I want to get you out the door with every result from every league in under 15 minutes, so that you're more informed about what's going on in the world of sports.
Hey TJ, what's going on? I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler Sports and this is the Sport Report.
And I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports. Welcome to a special edition of this all crazy sports newscast.
Broadcasting from somewhere in the United States.
Hit it, Blaze.
This is the Sport Report.
June 2nd, 2019.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports, and this is the Sport Report. It's time to get you caught up on what's happening in the world of sports. This is Top of the Order.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
This is Top of the Order.
Our top story comes from St. Louis, where the St. Louis Blues and the Boston Bruins did battle in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. The Bruins rolled over the Blues 7-2. They had 4 power play goals, and at one point led 5-1 before rookie goaltender Jordan Binnington for the Blues was pulled. His .737 save percentage was the worst save percentage of his young career. Jake Allen, who Binnington replaced earlier in the season, came in to relieve him. He only allowed 2 more goals. Boston had 4 power play goals on 4 shots. That's pretty incredible. They had 24 shots for the entirety of the game. St. Louis had 29. Boston 7, St. Louis 2. The Bruins now lead the series 2-1. Game 4 is tomorrow night, June 3rd, on NBC at 8 p.m. Eastern in St. Louis. Will Boston take a 3-1 lead, or will St. Louis tie the series heading back to the Garden on Thursday, June 6th? Tonight in the National Basketball Association, Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Toronto Raptors will take place in Toronto. In Game 1, at the end of Game 1, Drake and Draymond Green. Draymond plays for the Warriors. Drake is a global ambassador for the Raptors. They got into a little bit of a spat at the end of Game 1. Apparently they went to dinner 2 nights ago and hashed everything out. We'll see if that's the case tonight. Golden State trails Toronto 1-0 in the series. The reason we say it like that is because Golden State is the favorite here. Toronto's the heavy underdog, but Toronto's trying to create their own Cinderella story. Game 2 tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. In other news, we will have a Giro d'Italia update as that comes to a conclusion in Italy. We'll have that on tomorrow's episode of the Sport Report. In soccer, the UEFA Champions League final took place in Atletico Madrid's stadium, the Wanda Metropolitano. It's the newest stadium opened by Atletico Madrid in Madrid, Spain, taking place at the old stadium Estadio Vicente Calderón. Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool went to battle, and Liverpool come out on top for their first European Cup title since 2005, when they came back from 3-0 down against AC Milan in Istanbul to win on penalties. They didn't need penalties nor extra time in this one. They defeat Tottenham Hotspur 2-0. It is their 6th all-time UEFA or European Cup title for the Reds from Merseyside. Even though they didn't win the Premier League title, they won a more lucrative title, the UEFA Champions League. They are the champions of Europe. Now to transition to our final segment of the night, we go to Major League Baseball.
High fly ball into right field. She is gone!
And Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it.
Touch 'em all, Joe.
Home run! Mike Piazza!
Jeter backhands from the outfield grass. Got it! Man, what a play!
Now from Major League Baseball.
There were 15 games on the Major League Baseball slate yesterday. We'll start in Tampa at the Trop, where the Minnesota Twins defeated the Tampa Bay Rays 6-2. Cleveland Indians 5, Chicago White Sox 2. In 13 innings, Milwaukee Brewers 12, Pittsburgh Pirates 10. Brewers scored 2 in the top half of the 13th to ultimately win the game. Texas Rangers 6, Kansas City Royals 2, an exact scoreline of 2 nights ago. Joey Gallo, instead of hitting a grand slam like he did 2 nights ago, had a 2-run homer in this one. San Francisco Giants 8, Baltimore Orioles 2. Brandon Belt had 4 RBIs in the win for the Giants. Atlanta Braves 10, Detroit Tigers 5. LA Angels 6, Seattle Mariners 3. New York Yankees 5, Boston Red Sox 3. The Red Sox didn't have a pitcher originally, but they ended up choosing Rick Porcello, who fell to 4-5 with a 4.76 ERA. Chapman gets another save, 17 on the year for him for the Yankees. Colorado Rockies 4, Toronto Blue Jays 2. The Blue Jays scored their only 2 runs of the game in the top half of the 9th. Marcus Stroman is 3-7 with a 2.84 ERA for the Blue Jays. John Gray 5-4 on the year for the Rockies. Scott Oberg gets his second save of the year for Colorado. Washington Nationals 5, Cincinnati Reds 2, Houston Astros 5, Oakland Athletics 1. Josh Reddick had a 2-run home run for the Astros. Justin Verlander is now 9-2 on the year with a 2.27 ERA for Houston. Those are Cy Young quality numbers. Speaking of Cy Young, Justin Verlander is over 2,800 strikeouts for his career, passing Cy Young for 21st all-time on the all-time strikeouts list. Arizona Diamondbacks 6, New York Mets 5 in 11 innings. Tim LeCastro had a walk-off single to score Kevin Cron in the 11th inning, and the New York Mets are now 2 games under 500 at 28-30. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks are 29-30. Miami Marlins 9, San Diego Padres 3. The Marlins broke open the game when they scored 5 in the top half of the 4th inning at Petco Park. 2 more added in the 6th, and then 2 more for insurance in the top half of the 9th. They win 9-3. LA Dodgers 4, Philadelphia Phillies 3. Will Smith hit his first homer of the year, and what a time to get it. A walk-off home run to left field for Will Smith. No, not the actor, the ball player for the Dodgers. Finally, in the last game of the night, the St. Louis Cardinals defeated the Chicago Cubs 7-4. They had a 3-hour, 37-minute rain delay in St. Louis. They continued to play late into the night. The delay was 3 hours and 37 minutes. The game itself was 3 hours and 4 minutes. Cardinals win 7-4. Cubs have lost 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. John Gant is 4-0 for the Cardinals, a 1.17 ERA. Tyler Chatwood falls to 3-1, his first loss of the year for the Cubbies, 3.45 ERA. That's the Sport Report for June 2nd, 2019.
For now, I'm Chandler.
Thanks for tuning into the Sport Report today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest in sports. Do you want to contact Chandler Sports or members of the Sport Report team? Visit sportreportcws.com. This podcast is copyrighted by the Sport Report for viewers to understand sports from a news reporting basis. Any other use of this podcast, Sport Report logos, or anything associated with this podcast without the express written consent of Chandler Sports is strictly prohibited.